Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are continuing in the 1 Year Bible, and I hope you have been enjoying these so far each and every Thursday. And we're going to go ahead and start reading Genesis 35 1 through 36 43. Then God said to Jacob, "Go up to Bethel and settle there, and build an altar there to God who appeared to you when you were fleeing from your brother Esau." So Jacob said to his household and to all who were with him, "Get rid of the foreign gods you have with you, and purify yourself, and change your clothes. Then come, let us go up to Bethel, where I will build an altar to God who answered me in the day of my distress, and who has been with me wherever I have gone." So they gave Jacob all the foreign gods they had, and the rings in their ears, and Jacob buried them under the oak at Shechem. Then they set out, and the terror of God fell on the towns all around them, so that no one pursued them. Jacob and all the people with him came to Luz, that is, Bethel, in the land of Canaan. There he built an altar and called the place El Bethel, because it was there that God revealed himself to him when he was fleeing from his brother. Now Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died and was buried under the oak outside Bethel. So it was named Elon Bakuth. After Jacob returned from Paddan Aram, God answered to him again and blessed him. God said to him, "Your name is Jacob, but you will no longer be called Jacob. Your name will be called Israel." And God said to him, "I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and increase in number. A nation and a community of nations will come from you, and kings will be among your descendants. The land I gave to Abraham and Isaac, I also give to you, and I will give you this land to your descendants after you." Then God went up from him at that place where he had talked with him. Jacob set up a stone pillar at the place where God had talked with him, and he poured out a drink offering on it. He also poured oil on it. Jacob called the place where God had talked with him Bethel. Then they moved on from Bethel, where they were some distance from Ephrath. Rachel began to give birth and had great difficulty. And as she was having great difficulty in childbirth, the midwife said to her, "Don't despair, for you have another son." As she breathed her last, for she was dying, she named her son Ben-Oni, but his father named him Benjamin. So Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is, Bethlehem. Over her tomb, Jacob set up a pillar, and to this day that pillar marks Rachel's tomb. Israel moved on again and pitched his tent beyond Migdal Eder, where Israel was living in that region. Reuben went in and slept with his father's concubine, Bilhah, and Israel heard of it. Jacob had 12 sons. The sons of Leah: Reuben, the firstborn of Jacob; Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel: Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Rachel's servant Bilhah: Dan and Naphtali. The sons of Leah's servant Zilpah: Gad and Asher. These were the sons of Jacob who were born to him in Paddan Aram. Jacob came home to his father Isaac in Mamre, near Kiriath Arba, that is, Hebron, from where Abraham Isaac had stayed. Isaac lived 180 years. Then he breathed his last and died, and was gathered to his people, old and full of years. And his son Esau and Jacob buried him. This is the account of the family line of Esau, that is, Edom. Esau took his wives from the women of Canaan: Adah, daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Olibaham, daughter of Anah, and granddaughter of Zebulun the Hivite. Also Basemath, daughter of Ishmael, and sister of Neboreth. Adath bore Ada bore Eliphaz to Esau. Basemath bore Reuel, and Obahah bore Jalim and Korah. These were the sons of Esau who were born to him in Canaan. Esau took his wives and sons and daughters and all the members of his household, as well as his livestock and all his other animals and all the goods he had acquired in Canaan, and moved to the land some distance from his brother Jacob. Their possessions were too great for them to remain together. The land where they were staying could not support them because of their livestock. So Esau, that is Edom, settled in a hill country of Seir. This is the account of the family line of Esau, the father of Edomites, in the hill country of Seir. These are the names of Esau's son: Eliphaz, the son of Esau's wife; Ada and Reuel, the son of Esau's wife Basemath. The sons of Eliphaz: Teman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam, and Kenaz. Esau's son Eliphaz also had a concubine named Timnah, who bore him Amalek. These were grandsons of Esau's wife Ada. The sons of Reuel: Nahath, Zerah, Shema, and Mizah. These were the grandsons of Esau's wife Basemath. The sons of Esau's wife Obahah, and daughter of Anha, and granddaughter of Zebon, whom she bore to Esau: Jeush, Jalamah, and Korah. These were the chiefs among Esau's descendants. The sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn of Esau: chiefs Teman, Omar, Zepho, Kenaz, Korah, Gatam, and Amalek. These were the chiefs descended from Eliphaz in Edom. They were grandsons of Ada. The sons of Esau's son Reuel: chiefs Nahath, Zerah, Shamath, and Mizah. These were the chiefs descended from Reuel in Edom. They were the grandsons of Esau's wife Basemath. The sons of Esau's wife Obiah: chiefs Jeus, Jalamah, and Korah. These were the chief descendant from Esau's wife Ohilibah, daughter of Aniah. These were the sons of Esau, that is Edom, and these were the chiefs. These were the sons of Seir the Horite, who were living in the region: Latin, Zobel, Zibeon, Anha, Dishon, Ezer, and Disane. These sons of Seir in Edom were Horite chiefs. The son of Latam, Hori, and Homan. Timnah was Latan's sister. The sons of Shobal: Alvan, Manahath, Ebal, Shepho, and Onan. The sons of Zebulun: Ahi and Eni. This is the Eni who discovered the hot springs in the desert while he was grazing the donkeys of his father Zibeon. The children of Anna: Dishon and Ohilibah, daughter of Anha. The sons of Dishon: Hemdan, Ishban, Ithran, and Kiran. The sons of Ezer: Bilhah, Zavan, and Achan. The sons of Dishan, Uz and Aran. These were the Horite chiefs: Lothan, Shobal, Zibeon, Hanha, Dishon, Ezer, and Dissan. These were the Horite chiefs according to their divisions in the land of Seir. These were the kings who reigned in Edom before any Israelite king reigned. Bela, son of Beor, became king of Edom. His city was named Dishaba. When Bela died, Jabab, son of Zerah, from Basra, succeeded him as king. When Jobab died, Hisham from the land of the Temanites succeeded him as king. When Hisham died, Hadad, son of Bedad, who defeated Midian in the country of Moab, succeeded him as king. His city was named Aleth. When Hadad died, Shamla from Massacah succeeded him as king. When Shamla died, Shaul from Rehoboth on the river succeeded him as king. When Shaul died, Baal-Hanan, son of Akbor, succeeded him as king. When Baal-Hanan, son of Akbor, died, Hadad succeeded him as king. His city was named Pau, and his wife's name was Metabela, daughter of Matred, the daughter of Sahab. These were the chiefs descended from Esau by name according to the clans and regions: Timlah, Alva, Jetheth, Olebahama, Penan, Kenez, Teman, Mizar, Maldig, and Iram. These were the chiefs of Edom, according to their settlements in the land they occupied. This is the family line of Esau, the father of the Edomites. Okay, that was very difficult for me to read, and that's one reason why, if you do have the opportunity to follow along, it would be good so you can see what I'm trying to pronounce. This is about as difficult of a day as I've had at reading these, and the Old Testament is like that in many ways with all the lineages and names that they have. But I encourage you to try and follow along with these because, like I said, chances are I'm not even getting them very much right. And I think sometimes I'll read them and then turn around and, read something different the next time. So it's kind of important that you could follow along. But I hope that you somehow get something out of this reading. So now we're going to continue on to Matthew 12, 1 through 21. At that time, Jesus went through the grain fields on the Sabbath. His disciples were hungry and began to pick some heads of the grain and eat them. When the Pharisees saw this, they said to him, "Look, your disciples are doing what is unlawful on the Sabbath." He answered, "Haven't you read what David did when he and his companions were hungry? He entered the house of God, and he and his companions ate the consecrated bread, which was not lawful for them to do, but only for the priest. Or haven't you read in the law that the priests on Sabbath duty in the temple desecrate the Sabbath and yet are innocent? I tell you that something greater than the temple is here. If you had known what these words mean, 'I desire mercy, not sacrifice,' you would not have condemned the innocent, for the Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath." Going on from that place, he went into their synagogue, and a man with a crippled hand was there, looking for a reason to bring charges against us. They asked him, "Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath?" He said to them, "If any of you has a sheep, and it falls into a pit on the Sabbath, will you not take hold of it and lift it out? How much more valuable is a person than a sheep? Therefore it is lawful to do good on the Sabbath." Then he said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." So he stretched it out, and it was completely restored, just as sound as the other. But the Pharisees went out and plotted how they might kill Jesus. Aware of this, Jesus withdrew from that place. A large crowd followed him, and he healed all who were ill. He warned them not to tell others about him. This was to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet Isaiah. Here is my servant whom I have chosen, the one I love, in whom I delight. I will put my spirit on him, and he will proclaim justice to the nations. He will not quarrel or cry out. No one will hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed he will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not snuff out, till he has brought justice through to victory. In his name the nations will put their hope. So now we're going to read Psalm 15, 1 through 5, a psalm of David. Lord, who may dwell in your sacred tent, who may live on your holy mountain, the one whose walk is blameless, who does what is righteous, who speaks the truth from their heart, whose tongue utters no slander, who does no wrong to a neighbor and casts no slurs on others, who despises a vile person, but honors those who fear the Lord, who keeps an oath even when it hurts and does not change their mind, who lends money to the poor without interest, who does not accept a bribe against the innocent. Whoever does these things will never be shaken. And now we're headed to Proverbs 3:21 through 26. My son, do not let wisdom and understanding out of your sight. Preserve sound judgment and discretion. There will be life for you, an ornament to grace your neck. Then you will go on your way in safety, and your foot will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Have no fear of sudden disaster or of the ruin that overtakes the wicked, for the Lord will be at your side and will keep your foot from being snared. So that's our reading for this Thursday. I hope you join me next Thursday as we will continue on in the 1 Year Bible. And may God bless you this week. And hopefully you did get something out of this, even through all of my readings in all those difficult names. Till next time, we will see you later.